Well, I think it's that time of the day. It's 3 p.m. So let's get in Nimesh to help us out with what he's picking up on D-Street Chatter. Well, Nimesh, what a wild day, right? I mean, the Nifty has moved 550 points intraday and the Nifty Bank has moved 1,000 points. I don't know what all the RBI governor has in store, but the bulls, they clearly believe a lot.
Well, actually, the volatility is largely because of the Nifty the weekly expiry. That explains by the guests as well. But in general, the trend seems to be that the momentum on the upside is backed by FI buying. I've been saying for the last couple of days that the flow seems to be have turned positive for India. And now the feedback is there is a bit of reallocation of global capital back into the Indian market. So again, that's positive at the margin from a large cap perspective. And even in the broader markets, the feedback is that there is basket buying even in today's market. From a larger FI. So flow seems to be quite strong is the sense I'm picking up. The sector of the day is clearly IT index. The index is up to almost 2%. A couple of reasons. One, the Nasdaq was up almost 1.2% last night. And two, Salesforce reported Q3. That was quite strong and they've raised the guidance as well. The reading which I was looking at the sales report and they very clearly say that from an India perspective, Persistent, L&T Mindtree and Tech Mahindra, they are the three ones who benefits or there is a positive read-through for these companies in India. So maybe that explains a bit of rub-off in the IT names as well in today's market. As you rightly pointed out, the RBI policy tomorrow, it's a big event to watch. I guess there is a bit of preemptive move now that maybe there's going to be some liquidity ease by the governor. And that's why you've seen a bit of momentum in the Bank Nifty as well. So need to see as to how that comes out. But broadly, barring the volatility of today, there is a clear FI buying and looks like there is a bit of reallocation of global money back into India.
Well, that's right. Nimesh, just a quick point on the tech index. I was looking at the last month's flows. The FPIs were net sellers, but on tech, they were buyers. $600 million approximately, and that takes their total holding to 10%, which is still 100 basis points lower than what we've seen on long-term averages. So, that's why that was one of the sectors of the day we gave earlier this morning. What about individual stocks?
So, in terms of individual names, the first stock is Persistent, part of the IT pack. Big move on that name. The volumes are on the higher side. I understand there is aggressive buying from larger FIs in Persistent. On top of it, there is a strong buzz or an indication that the company is going to bag a large order very soon. So that's something to track in Persistent. Interestingly, CLSA today has actually raised the target price in Persistent to almost 8,400. So that's the first name. The second stock is PN Gadgil. Part of the earnings season, part of the wedding season. There is a bit of interest back in all those names, jewelry companies. PN Gadgil stands out because I understand a domestic PMS investor is an active buyer of late in that particular stock. The third name is RBL Bank. While the stock is in the F&O band, there is aggressive delivery-based buying happening for the last couple of days. Yesterday, the volumes were at record highs. Again, the feedback is one of the domestic mutual fund who owns a big chunk. They have further added into RBL Bank, and also there is a buzz that maybe you'll hear a corporate development in RBL Bank very soon. The last name is Tata Elxsi, again part of the IT names. A big mover in that name as well, purely on back of FI buying. So the delivery volumes are going to be quite high today on the buy side. But again, the buzz is that largely the momentum in Tata Elxsi is on back of FI buying today.
Nimesh, have you heard of any action on the mutual fund side? I mean, I heard someone saying capital market fund maybe from one of the fund houses.
Sorry, I didn't get you. This is regarding
a capital market fund, a sectoral fund.
Okay.
A capital market stock fund. I mean, have you heard anything of that sort?
No, not really. No, Prashant. Sorry, I've not heard anything on that.
Okay. All right. Nimesh, thank you very much for that. We'll take a quick commercial.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC-TV18 on all of our digital platforms.